The government shutdown. We know it will have major impacts here in the DMV, especially for people living in Virginia. That is where some of the nation's top federal offices are located, including the Pentagon and U.S. Department of State. Joining us now to talk more about this is Virginia Congressman John McGuire, who represents the cities of Charlottesville, Danville, and Lynchburg. Thanks so much for taking time with us on this busy morning. I want to start with just your reaction this morning. What do you say to your constituents who are waking up to the news of this shutdown?
Well, I just want to say that, we're going to keep our office open. We're going to answer calls and help our constituents navigate the bureaucracy of government as best possible. But it was totally avoidable. Back in March, we had a clean CR and Democrats voted for it. Pretty much no change at all. And this time, several of them voted against it. We still had 3 Democrats in the U.S. Senate vote for it, but it failed. And we just wanted to do was buy 7 more weeks to finish the budget process. Nothing new and nothing unusual. And now you have federal workers that don't know if they're coming to work or what they're going to do. So it's avoidable. We just wanted 7 more weeks to finish the budget process. But instead, I think they're playing politics over we the people.
And we have certainly seen all morning, it seems like both sides really digging in and not really changing on your stance. I want to ask you if there's any how long this shutdown will potentially last.
Well, going back, we had a clean CR, and what the Democrats are doing all of a sudden is negotiating for things that have nothing to do with the CR. It's really interesting, but you never know how long they will go. I hear predictions: 35 days, could be a week. I know we've got Yom Kippur tomorrow, so if we don't get it done today, we'll try again on Friday. I heard, but it could be 35 days, or who knows.
And we know, this certainly impacts a lot of families, especially in Virginia. When we talk about a missed paycheck, that is very real for a lot of people. How do you plan to support federal workers in your state who are not receiving a paycheck right now?
Well, I understand in previous shutdowns is everybody's going to get their back pay. So if you're an essential worker, you're going to go to work anyway. And if you're not essential, you'll wait at home and see how we do it. But we'll answer any calls and help them with any government services we can possibly do. But again, it's this discretionary funding that's shut down. It's avoidable, and I'm going to be talking with both sides again. Continue to try to get a few Democrats on board. 3 Democrats did vote for the U.S. Senate CR version. Again, we did our job in the House of Representatives. We passed this. But when it goes over to the Senate, you have to have 60 votes. But we only have 53 Republicans. So again, those handful of Democrats that voted with us in March changed their mind. So we're going to keep working with them and try to get them to come back over here and vote for common sense.
And we know that the longer this shutdown goes on, the more the ripple effect is. Of course, we're talking small businesses, restaurants, tourism, homeowners, just a lot of people that are impacted by this. So what can people do now to kind of help them prepare if this is going to end up being a long-term shutdown?
Well, call your congressman, call your representative, let them know how important this is. And again, we're going to voice that to everyone when we can on the Hill. And we got to get them to come to the table. Again, we passed a clean CR. The Senate Democrats came up with what we call a dirty CR, where they put stuff in there that had nothing to do with it. For one thing, is we invested $50 billion in rural hospitals. Rural hospitals are always saying they don't have enough money. We did the largest investment in rural hospitals in history, and the Democrats want to claw that back. Again, that has nothing to do with the CR. Americans voted for us to help these rural hospitals and to do the things that we're doing, and they're trying to negotiate for something that has nothing to do with it. So hopefully they'll come to their senses. We'll just keep up the fight.
And we have just a few seconds left, but I want to ask you quickly. Give us a sense, and you touched on this briefly, give us a sense of the timeline. What are we going to see happen here on Capitol Hill over the next couple of days and weeks where people can hopefully see the government open back up again?
Sure. So I'm a freshman. I've been in Congress 9 months, so I shouldn't joke. I got it all figured out, but I'm learning. And I talked with folks with previous experience in a shutdown, and they said basically, you're just going to keep working on it every day. So if we don't get it today, we'll try Friday. Don't try it Friday, we'll try Tuesday. We'll try Wednesday. We'll just keep trying to negotiate and get the Democrats. We only need a few. But if we get them to come on board, we can get our government back to work. We can buy 7 weeks. We can finish the 12 budget bill process to keep the government running.
All right, Virginia Congressman John McGuire, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.